Howdy, neighbors. David here. And today on Boondock Stallions, we are on day 2 of 31 days of Halloween, and I just watched Candyman. Now, originally, I'd planned on A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors today, but I am repurposing that one with something, and I'm going to double up probably on my day off and watch 2 horror movies that day, which might sound like a chore to some people, but not here at my house. No siree, that is a privilege. That's right. So, Candyman, 1992, Tony Todd and Virginia Madsen. Now, the thing I love about this movie, the thing I really love about uh, horror movies in general from the late 80s and early 90s, if it's not a slasher flick, some of them can be mystery and not even really scary or at all frightening throughout a good maybe 2/3 of the movie, and then they hit you really hard with the horror for the last little bit. And I really think that Candyman is one of those movies because they don't just do a bunch of murders, they build a story. They tell you the backstory and then they fill in some pieces and there's an investigation. It's like a Batman comic. And then all the pieces come together and then the Candyman starts wreaking havoc and framing this woman for murders that she's not committing because he doesn't really believe in her. And I like that a lot of horror movies actually take on the idea that um, you can take away the boogeyman's power by not believing in him, and so he has to come and make an example of you. That actually was mostly what they were going for in the original Nightmare on Elm Street movie, if I'm not mistaken. That's how Nancy allegedly beat Freddy at the end of that movie, and we'll talk about that when I watch A Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't want to delve into it, but um, boogeymen tend to want to reclaim their power, and that's what this entire movie was about. But I don't really want to talk too much about this movie. I mean, it's great. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It is awesome, well written, well put together the entire way through from beginning to end. But I really wanted to talk about the new Candyman that just came out. First of all, I don't like that they're calling it a spiritual sequel to the first movie. That is a sequel. That is a direct sequel to the original Candyman, and it is a really good movie. I'm not. I don't like to be political or bring up politics or be controversial here on my channel, and I really don't like it when politics and things like that divide fans on a movie, or the subject matter of a movie might divide fans, and some people will see it one way and some people will see it another way because of their personal politics, and that's garbage. It's a horror movie. Just watch the movie and enjoy the scariness of the movie. And to be perfectly honest, all the political things that people are talking about going on with the new Candyman movie are all there in the original Candyman movie. As a matter of fact, some speeches are actually given pretty much verbatim um, in the new Candyman movie that were explained in the original one. And so I really don't understand what everybody's complaining about. Let me know in the comments. Keep it a little civil, please, people. Thank you. Also, if I haven't said already, like and subscribe. Why are you even here? Of course, you want to like and subscribe. We're going to do this all month long. I forget what movie we're watching tomorrow. Oh, Ginger Snaps. Now, there is a good movie, Werewolves. We'll talk about it tomorrow when I get to it. But I really like the new Candyman movie, and I like that Candyman can be anybody that has a tragedy and injustice happen to them the way that Tony Todd's character did in the original movie. I like that they even use kind of that Deathly Hallows animation to tell you the stories of everything that happened in either the previous movie or in the backstory for the previous movie, or the characters that have bled over from the previous movie. And so I really like that they use that instead of just going back and showing you the scenes from the other movie and giving everybody a nice little recap. This way, it can be both a sequel to the original Candyman movie and its own movie. You've never actually had to have seen Candyman to go and enjoy the new one. And yet, if you've seen the original Candyman, you can enjoy it as a sequel. Enjoy it. It's a horror movie. It's meant to be fun and scary and bloody and stupid. You're not supposed to get caught up in your own personal politics and sit and cry about the movie. Just it's it's a horror movie. They're stabby and bloody and sometimes some boobies. I don't remember if there were boobies in the movie. There might have been a butt, but it was a dude butt. Why is it always a dude butt? Like, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's always a dude butt. Anywho, um, I loved this movie even when I was a kid. It reminded me of Silence of the Lambs, and that's not even just because one of the main characters in the movie was from Silence of the Lambs, or even the fact that Virginia Madsen kind of looks like Jodie Foster with a short haircut. Actually, you know what? Let me scratch that and rewind just a little bit. I'm going to say the entire time I was watching this movie, it was like I was watching an alternate Gillian Anderson. It was like another Scully from the X Files, which I'm currently also watching back to back with my horror movies. I bought the entire thing on Blu-ray, and I've been enjoying all 11 seasons and the movies because I'm a nerd, and I can't just buy the box set, and I can't just watch seasons 10 and 11. I only bought the box set because I needed the last two seasons, and I ended up starting at season one and going through the whole thing and the movies just to get to where I need to be because I'm a nerd and I respect nerd culture and tradition and I don't really have anything else to do. So, I mean, there was that. Anywho, um, Tony Todd is amazing. He's always really good. Got to meet him also last month at Texas Frightmare Weekend, which is the place to be. Like, if you don't know what Texas Frightmare Weekend is, Google it, look up the website, check it out. If you're in Texas, like, get tickets and go because it is like imagine being a Star Wars nerd, and I am, and you're going to a Star Wars convention. Texas Frightmare Weekend is that, but for people who like horror movies. It's our second Halloween. It's like our second Christmas. It's better than Halla Christmas. Yeah, it's like the Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's after Christmas in May. First weekend of every May, every year. It's awesome. Do I have anything else I wanted to add on the Candyman movies? I really think I should do the other sequels, not just the one that's in the theater. I mean, I've seen that one twice just because, like I said, it was good and I had a free ticket. So, I mean, obviously, I paid for it once and then I used my free ticket to see it again because good movie. Go to the theater, don't stream it, support your local theater, get that bad boy back open because I want to do premieres and midnight releases and I think Spider-Man: No Way Home is the next big Marvel movie. You know what? I'm wrong. It's Eternals, but I'm not nearly as pumped for Eternals as I am the next Spider-Man movie. So, do I have a trivia question? I do. So, if you're keeping up, we are doing a Halloween trivia contest for subscribers. So, hit the subscribe button and tell me you subscribed and give me the answer to this question. And I'll be picking winners based on who comments first for a Halloween prize drawing. And the question is how are Tony Todd and the X Files related? Tony Todd and the X Files. Be excellent to each other and party on.